How much you know about Bob Seven?
Fuck, I've heard his name thrown around, but I don't know. I don't know like anything about him actually. No.
True, but like when it comes down to it, if he has to choose between, supporting his beliefs, his grifting, him being a leftist, right? He's gonna choose that over him supporting Ludwig as a friend. Like we've seen that.
Hassan and Hassan's community constantly calls Destiny. I'm pretty sure we can say Kasana, right? How do you feel about Destiny's use of the N-bombs?
I'm very middle grounded. I think it's okay. Here's my personal opinion that I'll probably never be able to escape now that I go now, because I've been trying not to give my opinion on it.
I know a little bit about. All I know is that Destiny did the or dropped that Will Neff was supposedly cheating on him.
Cheating, yeah, that's the big one.
I need you to fill me in though, Isaac, because
Isaac, is that a no?
I'm an OG. Okay, this is what's crazy to me.
Right?
I am an actually OG of this beef because I have been a fan of both sides for a while. I remember the old days of Cutie Cinderella streaming right before the Streamer Awards and getting a what is it called? A TTS donation asking if Destiny was going to be invited, and she said he was. So I was here when apparently the bridges were okay. Okay, those days are long behind us though. Yeah,
God,
I mean, how much do you know?
answer,
do you only know the
please.
Destiny side of this, or do you know how filled are you in?
I mean, I've seen a bit of Ludwig content before. Like he comes up on my YouTube shorts. Whenever he does some of his events, I'll watch them.
Oh my
or
god,
whatever.
this game is so dog shit. I don't get it. Yes, the ADC can stand on.
I recommend turning him down if you haven't already. He's gonna give some outbursts every once in a while.
Yeah. But from what I know, okay, the Twitch aristocracy, okay, has in fact been sneak dissing Destiny, okay. Whether or not that totally justifies what he did, I don't know. But my understanding,
I will say this. The bridges, I thought the bridges were good for a while between Destiny and Ludwig, because even whenever Ludwig got swatted, I know Destiny reacted and was like, this is a pretty good take. Like, I thought we were finally seeing some good bridges being formed, okay? And then it all went downhill.
Why is this Caitlyn spam pinging? It is so corny.
But yes, Slime has always been this type of person. He's famous for this. He's famous. Like if you check his replies, he's probably today arguing with people about random stuff, okay?
Yeah.
It's just the person he chose to argue with has a community of people that also like to argue. So that was a new experience.
Oh my god, help me! Am I gonna die? Oh my god, I'm getting zero help! I'm getting rained down by their whole team! Ah!
So what was there was the Slime incident on the yard where he said like, oh, Destiny Wikipedia thing or whatever.
Read one thing of Wikipedia and thinks he's an expert or something along those lines, yeah.
Kind of a stupid comment or whatever. I think like spreading around the edit of Destiny actually like reading the shit, that was probably fine.
Is that I think you get down the lines in tweets. I think there's some tweets that weren't fine that I think you're gonna comment about.
And then we started, some escalations happened. All right.
Yeah.
Is my understanding. So what has happened in between I stopped following it basically at like the cutie crying picture reply.
You don't know about the Will and Neff war going on right now?
I know a little bit about. All I know is that Destiny did the or dropped that Will Neff was supposedly cheating on him.
Cheating, yeah, that's the big one.
Isaac,
Caroline. Yeah, I will. Caroline, and that's the big one now is Caroline, Will and Neff. Will and Neff kind of staying out of it, which is kind of interesting because personally, okay, I've been on a lot of sides of this. You think that you would defend yourself, but I also Destiny has a history of if people come out and be like you're wrong, that's when a 3-hour video comes out and bro sources every single claim. So I've been wondering recently is if the reason Will and Neff isn't really commenting, the reason Caroline isn't really commenting, is because there might be some proof behind the claim, which would be very interesting to see. So I go to sleep every night and I pray Will and Neff says that it's not true.
I mean, I don't have any I don't have any reason to believe like Destiny would lie about that. Like,
he definitely has motive. He hates Caroline, but also when he hates people, he doesn't usually lie. So I'll give you that.
Does he? How does hurting Will Neff? I guess they're dating, but like
dating, yeah. So obviously, it seems like a very obvious thing to go after the relationship. I mean, that's what everyone does with Destiny.
I guess,
go after the relationship.
Sure. Oh, that's
How's
true.
Your wife?
That's true. Yeah.
But I thought we were finally getting there with the bridge. I think everything that has been working towards it just got dragged down, unfortunately.
Yeah. What did you think of?
It hurts my soul.
Oh wait, no, I remember a little shit after. Okay, so I remember Ludwig talked about it a little bit on stream, and then he said like, "Oh, I'm gonna donate $10,000 to the Palestinian Children Organization, whatever."
Yeah,
but I think he said
that's a word we can't say.
Yeah, I think he so I think he said that like, "Oh, I'm not gonna like
pressure." He didn't want to pressure his chat. Yeah, he didn't want to pressure. Yeah,
yeah, I'm not gonna do a charity stream just because not everyone agrees on this, obviously. And then Frogan, I saw, did react to it. Can't say exactly what she said. But she I saw she insulted Ludwig, obviously. Called him a word that Twitch does not like. Yeah.
Even though has there been any?
You cut out, sorry man.
My bad, I killed him.
I'm looking up twitch.tv/. I want to see. Yeah, he did come after me. I want to see if there's been a ban or not. Doesn't look like it, but I don't know how to see. Yeah, for some reason. It hasn't streamed in 2 days though, so probably hasn't streamed since then.
Oh yeah. I saw I think Hassan was defending her too, which was weird. I haven't seen like the actual. Yeah, but Hassan likes Ludwig too.
As a QS.
You're right. True, but like when it comes down to it, he has to choose between, supporting his beliefs, his grifting, him being a leftist, right? He's gonna choose that over him supporting Ludwig as a friend. Like we've seen that. He burned an entire H3 bridge over it.
Oh, I guess.
That's he would rather say that he can't control his audience than support Ethan Klein, even though they had differing opinions on politics. And then he went to XQC the next day, well not actually the next day, but like the next month, and was like, hey man, why do you let your chat be mean to me? Why can't you control your chat? It was a very hypocritical thing, but what do you expect? Everyone in some form is hypocritical, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, speaking of hypocritical, I think
God.
So Destiny, I think rightly, wanted to criticize Frogan for the use of the C word, right? The Twitch will let us say.
Of course, they hold us down.
The way he went about this criticism, was, however, dropping a few different N-bombs, both on Twitter and on stream.
What do you think about that? What's your opinion on that?
Listen, I haven't put a ton of thought into it, okay? But I think previously even Destiny's position was that he didn't want to use it publicly. And now it seems like he's using it publicly.
I understand. Like his opinion's flipped.
He is right in saying, I don't know if you've seen the clip, where I don't think he's ever defended calling someone a slur. And Frogan was calling Ludwig a slur. Even though the slur might not be as bad or whatever. I guess Twitch still counts it as a slur though, so we can't say it. And Hassan and Hassan's community constantly calls Destiny. I'm pretty sure we can say Gusano, right? Constantly calls Destiny a Gusano.
Yeah, but obviously the claim's gonna be, did I die? In Frogan's defense, though, they didn't technically call Ludwig it. They were just saying it was a type of take that thing would give. Okay.
Yeah.
So even obviously though, if it was any other slur used in that sense, it would be horrible. But I mean, that's you know what I mean. Of course, you're gonna see that.
Yeah. Minar's in chat.
If it was any other word. Oh, and yours?
Yeah, we're talking about the Ludwig Destiny drama, Minar.
Tell him by the way he's insane if he thinks that Trump would be better than Biden in Israel. Like tell him just to read Trump's quotes on it.
I am.
Trump said he would let him get done the fucking dirty work. Okay, he would
Yeah,
probably
I don't know.
actually support a genocide.
I don't see why we would ever think the person who, again, I mean, you mentioned this a lot, moved the embassy to Jerusalem, and then
Was okay with the annexation of the Golan Heights.
Yeah. Has made those types of comments and also tried to do a full-on Muslim ban. I don't know why we would ever think that this guy would be better than Biden on it. But yeah, also in OK Life, I'm trying to farm the drama. Okay.
It's because, bro, he likes farming. Okay, call this man a farmer.
I need the
okay?
views, bro. Okay, listen, if I drama farm and I get YouTube viewers and that gives me YouTube watch time and I can
and then it funnels to Twitch because they're like, well, what is he streaming about now? And then
Well,
he's
it
going to get
doesn't
audience captured, and then he's going to be forced
Oh,
to
true.
be a React streamer
yeah,
for the rest of his life.
it's gonna happen. But like, if I get YouTube viewers who watch my live streams, I get a shit ton of watch time. Okay, and then I can get monetized on YouTube, and I'll be making like 75 cents a day instead of 50 cents a day currently.
Yo, bro can afford a whole inflation. What's 50 cents?
Yeah, I don't know. Can't get you anything.
Nothing. Yeah,
'Cause of
nothing.
Joe
You
Biden
can,
inflation.
bro, because of that old man. Okay. Why against
What the
Ash?
fuck is
One of
a
these
beat?
days, Nonfon. Takedown is a kill.
Okay, so any kill. Okay.
Nonfon, we're gonna corrupt you. Okay.
Fine.
One of these days, you're gonna be in a plane.
No,
this,
I'm
okay?
never gonna play legally. I'm never gonna play.
Yeah, one of these days. One of these days.
Let's
Okay.
play
You're
AP
gonna-
Malphite, bro. It's that simple.
So I feel like, I guess, do we agree that there seems to be, in the Twitch aristocracy, there seems to be a degree of like unjustified, whether it be like hate or like stupid sneak disses against Destiny.
Probably not actually.
Really?
No, okay. Here's my
I have-
opinion, okay? I think that
Okay.
when you open yourself up to politics, it's pretty you're basically you're opening yourself up to criticism, right? Like when you go into the world of politics, your entire life is put under the scope. And I feel like that's something you kind of have to expect, or it's something you kind of have to approve of that, or well, not approve of that, but you get what I mean? So like when people come at you, people are going to poke at you for the littlest things, but that's because you are saying that your ideology in life is like the superior one.
Main stage is going.
So I kind of understand the idea of being like, well, what about you doing this, right? Like the whataboutisms or the looking at like your personal life. Like, aren't you in an open relationship? How are we supposed to like follow you? Like, I think there are stupid criticisms, but if to say that like you're not open to those criticisms because you speak in politics, that would be also wrong. I feel like.
Well, you should be open to those criticism. It's just that I don't know. It seems like everyone freaks the fuck out when Destiny says anything about these people. But like these people are able to like have events and just circle jerk about Destiny, Wikipedia, and
it's so cringe. Yeah, what's it called? Cry bullies. Yeah.
Like
I agree with you there.
Yeah, no, there was this post. Destiny's actions are reasonable considering Ludwig has a history of sneak dissing him. It has a bunch of the It has a bunch of the leaks, or not the leaks, the links to like to like all these times where like Ludwig and Hassan have been hanging out, and they'll both like sneak diss Destiny.
Yeah, I remember one, or that famous one was at the Ludwig roast, and he was like, I don't think you could get an audience being ugly, and then I watched Destiny, and then he like looks at Hassan, and he's like, I did it for you. Yeah, there's always been that joke. Which, yeah, I think both sides should be open to criticism, and it's very obvious that they are. The problem is, though, is that one of them, I would say, is being unfairly characterized. I think both of them are now with the Frogan take. Jesus Christ, but...
Yeah, by the way,
no, it's the Twitch brain rot.
Did you see that one streamer saying that Destiny should be killed for stopping socialism? I don't think he didn't technically say that. And more accurate,
I watch Hassan every day. What do you mean?
there was some smaller Twitch streamer. I don't know his actual.
I mean, Hassan has literally said that the Bloods will like they will kill all the capitalists. Like what was it? The streets will run red with their capitalist blood. Like the famous Hassan quote.
With its own face. Can somebody just like it would just be so easy.
And my sport's dead. It's been an honor.
All of our
oh no, man, they lived.
Like we would have socialism now at this point.
Yeah, he said If somebody would just fucking kill him,
walked
then
out of it.
we'd have socialism now at this point.
Yeah, that's low-key kind of a compliment though. Like I'd like to hear that about myself.
That's like a.
You're telling me
Oh,
that I'm
that's true,
so
yeah.
like, detrimental to your movement that I personally stopped it is kind of sick, bro. I like that.
I would fuck with that too. That's a hard ass.
That's what I'm saying. It's like whenever, bro, they're basically saying I'm the Baba Yaga, bro. Fucking John Wick reference, but oh my, I'd love to hear that about myself. I'd become so egotistical. You're telling me your entire movement is brought down by one man, then you probably don't have a strong movement.
Aren't I?
Yeah.
This is so cool.
I
Brand,
like
what a
Minar has an
champion.
opinion on this. I mean, if he wants to
Brand
join, I
Flash
guess he
Minar,
probably
isn't it?
could. But
Brandon's one of the best mid laners right now, so you are gonna get destroyed. But if you go AP, you'll be able to destroy them late.
okay, so what's the I think I've seen Caroline Kwan in like a few
if I get
clips,
cancer.
making fun of like Twitch politics, where like they'll just have these like weird pro-Palestinian takes, even though they don't know much about.
They don't seem a lot. Yeah, they don't seem like they know a lot.
know much. Yeah, there was that one clip. I forget who it was, being like, "Oh, Palestinians are basically in an open air prison," and it's like, well, who do you vote for? Because they're both just the same on Palestine.
I hate people
And it
that say that.
Yeah, I know.
One
It's
would be
wild.
the only reason you think. The only reason you think that they would both be the same because you haven't seen Trump. And the funny thing is, you should have. You should have seen whenever he literally moved the embassy, and you should understand that he's pretty pro-Israel.
Menard, do you have an opinion on the Ludwig Destiny
But
drama?
hey,
I don't
man,
think you do.
some people, goldfish memory.
Yeah, it's wild.
It does drive me insane though.
So I think I've seen Caroline Kwan in a few of those videos. There was a video of her, I think, calling him a rat and a worm. I don't watch the full thing. I just saw it on his Reddit, and
I wonder what
reposted it
the
on
reference
Twitter.
was.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
of course.
to be fair to her,
Oh,
that
he
is
didn't
after
reply.
Watch him, man.
that is after Destiny literally did the
Oh my god. This is fucking dog shit.
attack their relationship, right?
Yeah.
Also, we have, first of all, Minar might want to join, which I don't know, which you're in
Why did-
control of
wait,
that
why?
because it's
Can't
your
avoid
server.
that. Am I dead? Are
Um,
you fucking kidding me?
Do you think that all political streamers are more inflexible in their opinions, even if they're super flawed,
What
for the
is
sake
this
of not looking
champion?
weak-minded to their audience? I mean, probably. Yeah, you're always gonna.
All right, what was your chat saying?
What? Sorry.
What was your chat saying? Give me the fill-in. Apparently, have you been missed, bro? Have you not been paying attention to chat, bro? What's wrong with you, bro?
Well, no, I am. So the first thing was that Minar's in chat, and Minar apparently wants to join, but I don't think he.
Or wants to
Hey,
give his
I
take
mean-
on the Ludwig Hassan drama.
Well, the problem is, I mean, well, this is your server, so you're the one who I'll let you choose if he joins or not. But
I mean, we can talk about Trump later because I know he'd love to do that. I
know,
No
yeah.
offense to. I don't know how much of a big Menard. I know. Here's the problem. If he
Yeah, I
comes
don't
in
think-
and he doesn't know about the topic, I think he's gonna derail it into Trump and Biden, which I'm fine
Exactly.
with doing, just not currently.
yeah, I'm gonna read.
Well, ask him if he wants to talk about this. Yeah, if he wants to talk about this, bro, we can move to my other Discord because I know he's in there.
I don't think he has any clue about this though. But
Yeah, I don't want to derail it personally. I love Menard. Okay, he knows I love him, but
also,
But I'm
NOK
just
Life. Actually, NOK Life, you might get along with Minar.
he would. He's pretty pro-Palestinian from what I can gather. I mean, honestly, actually, sorry, I don't know which takes are real or not, so I can't give that opinion. But from trying to decipher between the gray and the I can guess.
NOK Life is pro-Palestinian in a much better way than Minar is pro-Palestinian.
Eh.
Minar won't accept facts.
Again, though, you know my opinion on that. Ah!
Um,
I'm going crazy. Call me the Caitliner. What?
has Caroline made any comments about the cheating thing?
One comment. They've been trying to. That's why I've said it's weird how they're kind of like dodging it because it feels like you'd be pretty strong to go against it. But you can find the clip. But yeah, right now that's the only comment we have.
All right.
Yeah, Minar, if you wanna talk about Trump, we can later. We can literally do it in 30 minutes, okay? But if you want to talk about this, you can do that too. But I don't think you know anything about this, and I just don't want to derail it. This is good content for Nonfon. His React content go crazy. He's my favorite React streamer.
It does, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna become. I told you about food shops before. all the
Yes, you did.
he just turned into a drama streamer. I'm gonna
Okay,
do
It's a
it, bro.
drama
I'm gonna,
You need
Yeah.
to, if you are a part of this community, I'm telling you right now, like this community that does stuff like
The
this,
minute I get ult, I have to
is
get the
your
fuck out. But the minute I have
wake-up
ult, I can
call.
kill probably
Please
Morgana. So it's like a
understand
middle
that
ground that I'm kind of scared of. I'm dead. It's been an honor, man.
all right, Isaac. So
Nice.
how do you feel about Destiny's use of the N
I'm very
bombs?
middle grounded. I think it's okay. Here's my personal opinion that I'll probably never be able to escape now that I get out because I've been trying not to give my opinion on it because I'm a
Sure,
white
yep.
man. So who the fuck am I?
Yep.
This is champion, man.
Have stopped using it personally in almost all contexts. It does slip out during some Kendrick songs. That's not my fault. Okay. No. But I realized. So I want to be a teacher. I don't know if I talked to you about that. So obviously
You
it
haven't,
does
no,
not.
but-
Yeah, but I don't want it anywhere in my vocabulary to be used because it shouldn't be used in any sense. If I'm a teacher, right? I don't think you remember a teacher ever saying it to you. Okay. But
Yeah.
personally,
I don't know, man. Some of the teachers we have in rural NC are pretty wild. I don't know, man. I mean, again, I understand like he his position that like, oh, he's never really like calling anyone it. He's just trying to like
true,
he's
yeah.
just trying to like purity test people who like who do call him slurs, and then he can say, oh, well, I mean, you're comparing my use of the N word when I'm just like using it casually versus like Hassan's use of like Gusano when he's like literally calling me a Gusano, but just because of my because of his parents' race and because of his political position.
Yeah, but then you're gonna get into that fucking brain rot left conversation of, well, you know, whites have the power, so they're more obvious, they're more able to be racist. So whenever they use racism terms, there's more power behind it. And racism, if you want to get definitional, it has to be with something of power. Yeah,
power plus prejudice.
Yeah. But
I want to know how Minnesota gets so much passed with a slim majority compared to other states because Minnesota Democrats are base, bro. And okay, like,
listen, yeah, don't get mad that they're winning the game. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's
Listen,
a
us
New
Democrats
Hampshire
rig it every election year. Every election year we lose. I mean, we win, we rig them, and everyone we lose, we play perfectly fair. If you're a Republican, so
this is accurate. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Warwick.
I think I don't know. I need to read more into this, but there's definitely a lot of problems with state legislators that people just have no incentive to cover. But I think like unironically, a big problem I've heard like in Texas is that like the state legislators like aren't paid shit. So obviously, all the state legislators are going to be like corrupted by lobbyists because you're not paying them anything. Like the state senators in Texas have to like pay for their own like campaign staff, all their like policy people and shit. But the government's not actually giving them any money. They need to get money from lobbyists.
it might be Jover. Yeah. Play on TP bot.
Have you seen it? Were you watching you were watching Destiny talk to Turkey Tom about Ludwig, right?
I was. That's what I was react farming before you came in. I try not to react while I'm playing League because I need my full attention or it's Jover.
What did he say in it? What was Destiny's problem with Ludwig?
Just now he's just Hassan's puppet. Basically, is the opinion now, which I mean, kind of true, but it's not. I mean, what? Okay, call me crazy, but from what I remember about living life, if someone disrespects my friend, I'm gonna be pretty defensive.
I mean, I guess.
Yes, Isaac?
Even like that's a big problem I've had to, that's a big thing in high school that you learn about is like, do you defend your friends even when they're wrong?
Yes.
I love that this is what Twitch politics is. It is literally just high school.
It is unironically the easiest comparison to make, unfortunately. It's sad that it is.
I don't know. It's just, if I had to guess, okay, I don't think Ludwig actually knows shit about shit. Okay, so it's I I just wish he could be
He knows how to
more
make
like
money.
neutral on
He
it,
ain't on a man for
but
that.
he's so obsessed with defending Hassan. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, though, again, yeah, they're friends, of course. I understand the hope of people being the best people is one we should strive for, but you can't do a lot of stuff about it. Friends are always going to defend
Yeah.
friends. Even personally, I stopped doing that, but I mean, let me tell you, it's a difficult road to go down. Okay, I don't talk about my personal life on here, but I've lost one of my best friends because I stopped defending them even when I think they're wrong. Personally, you know that about that.
Cutgate.
Chuck gay. No, I'll talk about that off stream sometime if you want to know. But
Yeah. Okay. And OK Life said he got my back. So.
of course,
Get it, brother.
was he trolling or was he being serious?
Bro, we gotta try the mend to bridge, bro.
I'm fine with it. I'm gonna make
Bro,
this joke
he's-
anytime. Okay, I have no problem with him. He's on my side. Okay, as long as he votes for Biden, we're best friends. Okay, we're besties.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
I have no problem with him, but it's a horrible first impression. Okay,
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
but I don't hold any ill will. Okay, if I talk to him in the future, I'm not gonna hold it against him.
All right. Well, thanks.
I've been
for filling
talking.
in.
Oh, we barely. Oh, you think we're near done? You think
Oh,
this is
well, what's
it?
it? What
Okay.
else even is there
Sure.
now?
I mean, how much do you know about the beginning? Because obviously we skipped to the end. How much do you know about like the early days of the shots being fired?
How early?
So, because this, unironically, the Destiny Ludwig drama kind of actually goes back a very.
thanks,
This all the way goes
Euthanasia.
back to when Austin was Raj Patel. That's how far this goes back. Okay. The Raj Patel era is where this is from, because
I don't think I know much about that. Then
oh,
I know.
okay.
I know Destiny
And I
and
can't actually
Hassan
tell you.
have
How much do you know about Bob 7?
Fuck, I've heard his name thrown around, but I don't know like anything about him actually.
So
No.
Bob 7 was a producer. Then I can actually, bro, I'm gonna give you a good video. No, actually, I don't remember enough to give you a good video. You should watch like a doc on it. I bet Turkey Tom has one. But basically, Bob 7 was a producer on the Raj Schiller when Austin Show was Raj. He did Raj Schiller. Okay, you know what that was, right? Or do I need to?
I know who Austin Show is, but I don't know his old shit. No.
Raj Schiller was like a dating show where oh yeah, I'm
Isaac.
dead. Yeah, real. So okay, I have time now. Raj Schiller was a dating show in which it would be one streamer and it was and there would be a fuck. Okay, it's just a bachelor on Discord. Okay, there's one
Yeah.
dude or there's one female. Then the rest of them are people trying to get their love. And then every time you eliminate someone, it's kick or love, or sorry, host or
Yeah,
love.
love
you
or
pick
host,
yes. Okay, yeah, it was called love or host too in the later years whenever he stops being
Yeah.
Indian.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
So during that time, yeah, Bob 7 was a producer. He used his position to basically pressure women into sitting nude, pressure women into being sexual over Discord. He did a lot of shitty stuff. He shared people's nudes against their consent.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so not a good dude. Okay. So the reason it ended up getting found out was because actually Destiny, because Bob 7 Destiny was friends with Bose. Okay, I actually know about Bose as an OG
Oh
because
my
they used to be
God,
on
what is
Smosh.
this shit, dude?
If you know about those days. Okay.
Thank you, Isaac.
I got you.
don't, but okay. All
I
right.
would have backed off if I knew.
They were in like Smosh games when it was like Jovenshire, when it was Sohinki, when it was all of them. He was Bose was one of them in the later years when Fitz joined. She joined. Okay, I know all the lore. Okay, I was a big Smosh games player fan. But anyway, she became friends with Destiny. There's a really funny stream that they did where it was testing if Destiny does like black people because of the whatever the meme was. I forgot what the Jesse Lee Peterson meme. Okay.
Yeah.
She did like a Google form quiz, and they became friends apparently offline. But Melina and Bose got pitted against each other. My story's gonna be very like ADHD brain, so it's gonna go everywhere. So try to follow as best you can.
Sure.
It's gonna be very difficult. But that's Melina and Bose actually didn't like each other. They actually hated each other, and the reason that was is because Bob 7 was basically pitting them against each other in the DMs. Basically, it was just like, hey, Melina says she hates you to Bose, and then vice versa. But then they ended up figuring it out because Destiny was like, you two are mad at each other. I think TwitchCon, they all three were hanging out. He could tell the tensions were weird. He sat them down in a hotel room and was like, why do you guys hate each other? Then he got the DMs, was like, well, Bob 7 or Melina is lying. And he didn't know which one it was because Melina, apparently, as we now know, was a very manipulative person if the claims are to be true. So he got a group of girls together, and basically they figured it out. He got fired. During this time, Casey, Tron, and Minx did the most unhuman garbage piece of move that I've actually seen in the Twitch like space, other than like actual crimes. Okay, whenever the claims were being made that Bob7 was basically being a sexual predator in this Twitch space, being a Harvey Weinstein, Minx and Caseytron were trying to protect him. Okay,
Isaac, am I going in a second?
What on earth was their motivation for that? Did they?
because they were
Nice,
friends.
nice. Friend.
Okay,
I'm gonna
that's
flush.
it. Awesome, dude. I love high
I'm
school.
not gonna
Yeah.
flush. I'm literally fucking.
Literally
Nothing
it's high
to
school
do.
shit all over again. Yeah, it's actually the high school shit all over again. Okay.
Where's your support?
And during that time, okay, Caseytron, Minx, and not Destiny, Jesus Christ, Cutie Cinderella had a podcast called the Real Housewives of Twitch, right? I don't know if you know about that.
Yep.
Again, I'm like OG to this drama, and from that, she started not liking Destiny because of that. So that's where the hatred initially started, which is crazy because when you think about it,
Yeah,
like, he had the right to
Destiny
do
was
what he did.
definitely in the right for that one.
But then they would make the meme of, oh, he's a manifesto writer. That was the meme, right? Like that he made manifestos on people, even though it was someone who undoubtedly deserved it. And like
Yeah,
your
I
friend
don't
was the people. And I think she dropped Caseytron because her and Caseytron haven't made shit in a long time. I don't know if they're still friends. But she kept Minx around up until the streamer awards and that whole thing that happened. I don't know if you know about that. But TLDR, if you don't know about that, Minx was a drunk. Cutie Cinderella tried to keep helping her, cut her off. Said, hey, we'll go back to being friends. I'll give you a streamer award ticket. Just don't drink. She ended up drinking, trying to throw Sukuna in the pool. Cops ended up coming to the after party. No longer friends. Okay. Yep. So she kept being friends with people that like tried their hardest to cover up like sexual harassment allegations. And personally, that's pretty weird. I don't know about your opinion on that, but that's pretty weird. And ever since then, they kind of been negative towards each other. And then, of course, Hassan ended up stopped being friends with Destiny during the Kamala Harris situation. And ever since then, yeah, there's been hatred on every single side from every single angle. Ludwig never really was vocal about it. He was actually really good about that, except for that one sneak diss that was during the roast. But obviously, it was a roast, so there's going to be sneak disses on people on Twitch.
Yeah,
that's kind of to be accepted. But then this happened because of Slime, and of course Slime's Ludwig's friend, so you can already see where he's gonna. High school, it's all high school, okay? I could give you the story and keep around names, and you'd have to figure out if I'm talking about high school drama or Twitch drama. And it's so cringe.
How do we feel about Cheeseball Gate?
Okay, I'm about to not defend Destiny, so it's gonna be unfortunate. But
All right, yeah.
defending, I have said this before, defending your vibes doesn't feel like it's ever a good argument to make. Like, it's the same one I made, like, whenever you said, like, showed me he was being meh. I'm not going to defend I was being meh, okay? I'm not going to debate what my vibes were in a situation, personally. I understand it. But, like, obviously he did lie, that's a person, but also, it was a long time ago, so I don't expect him to have enough truth. So I think that whenever you are like, obviously he isn't, but when his community is like being like, look guys, he lied about the interaction. His vibes were like really good. Like that doesn't help your argument. Okay.
Sure,
it's good to point out the lie, but you should probably stop there instead of being like, but look, the vibes were totally good. I'm not a vibe police person though, so. But yeah, no. It's very hard for me to have opinion because these are two creators that I've grown up watching, unfortunately, as much as it hurts me to say.
Uh-oh.
Well, actually, I didn't grow up watching Destiny, of course not, but I grew up watching Ludwig. But also, I think Destiny's like in the right for most of this, so I'm being like, it's like my mom and dad are fighting, okay?
What, man, you grew up watching good content. I grew up just watching brain rot content, bro. I don't know.
And then, of course, it changes. And then, of course, my opinion has like had some like change also of you remember what's happened recently, right? That one person talking to me, that's like been insane for me to see. It's hard for me not to. I feel like I'm legally obligated to support the side after that. Obviously, I'm not, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm glad my drama farming content though made its way. I'm assuming you told Blair to watch it, but
yeah, I did. I actually sent him the link. I told him because he was asking me about it. So I was like, "Hey, bro, perfect opportunity. Why is he still reacting?"
No, I think he's reacting to something else now. Yeah, he's reacting to Destiny on live streaming. Yeah, he's got more viewers than me right now, so clearly it works.
That's nice. I don't see him stream ever. I've been missing him, bro. I miss Blur. He had a thunder strike during the middle of us talking, and his Wi-Fi went out right after you left. That was really unfortunate, bro. That was. But yeah. I don't know. We need to listen. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna set it up. Okay, me and you, we're building a Fresh and Fit podcast. Okay, the Fresh and Fit podcast will come to fruition.
And I will tell them about the Phillips curve. It will happen.
Nikon will not be allowed. I'm gonna
It will
actually
be
hire a
about econ.
bodyguard, and I'm going to say, if this man talks about econ, you are allowed to throw this man out. Okay, we're gonna hire. I'm going to hire like John Zerka because he's not doing anything anymore, and I'm gonna bring him over.